Back here at Ready.Set.Van in Trenton, New Jersey, today I met up with Ben. Ben's gonna give us a tour of his newest camper van creation called the Gramercy. So join us.
Patrick, great to have you back at Ready.Set.Van. I want to show you this new Ram ProMaster that we just built. This is a Gramercy model with a bunch of custom modifications to it. First up, it's a 2500 159 extended chassis in this awesome blue color. I don't think we've ever had this blue color in here before, and I freaking love it. We put this bull bar in the front to give it like a little more sort of toughness off-road, but mostly it just looks cool. Can't deny that. We put a set of what are these, method rims with a set of KO2 tires on here. Also did a suspension upgrade. And coming down the back here, we also have a Orion roof rack on top. We got 350 watts of solar, a Fiamma awning. This Fiamma awning has a light built into it with the dimmer that we just put in the slider here, so it's easy to turn on and off, which is super handy. Nice for like if you're setting up and everything, put some light on. We got a Sarah Lawrence window here. This side awning's out, so you can have it open during the rain. That's always great as well. And in the slider here, we have a set of Roll-F bug screens. These bug screens are just absolutely fantastic. They're custom made for us by Roll-F, and they are just super. One of the other things about this that's a little bit unique is this guy went with a engineered hardwood floor. So this is an acacia floor. It's really beautiful. It's very easy to repair if you were to get a scratch in it. So I think it's actually much more durable and long-lasting than the typical vinyl products. The vinyl products are great, but this is really nice. The other nice thing is we can router out the floor, and we can actually drop this metal piece into the floor. So when you go to sweep out your van, all your stuff actually just goes right out of the van, which is super nice. Of course, our entire van is insulated with Thinsulate, so it's either 5, 10, or 15 R factor throughout. And we use a architectural grade lightweight ply, this special light ply that we get, so throughout the entire build. So that saves about 400 or 500 pounds over the over the entire build. But it also means that we can create these like really beautiful interiors that feel like your home. So it feels more like a sheetrock type interior that you'd have in your home as opposed to like an RV type interior. Of course, we've got swivels on our front seats, and they swivel around for this really nice dinette area. I'm a huge fan of this. Of course, we have a walnut interior here, so we have a walnut butcher block table, which is awesome. We got a light over the dinette as well, which is on a dimmer here, and a switch over here. And we have an Arctic Turn window that awnings out here. This window is awesome, and what's really nice is that this is a new version of the Arctic Turn window that is actually flat on the outside, so it doesn't have like the bubble look. And it's also tinted, so it just looks super nice from the outside. Above me here, we got 2 overheads, so just lots of nice storage. Of course, also covered in this grain-matched walnut veneer, which is super nice. And then below me here we have a big drawer. I love this drawer. It just goes forever. And then some other storage over there. And then below me here, another huge drawer, goes all the way down. Just tons of storage as well. Coming over here, we have our kitchen. So again, this is the same walnut butcher block countertop, which I just absolutely love this. And a grain matched sink, cutting board here in the sink. And then this is a 15 by 15 inch revised sink, which is great. This thing sprays around, all that kind of stuff. Of course, all our lights are on dimmers. This is an on-off switch to disable the electric locks. I'll tell you that in a minute. Inverter control, Webasto thermostat. We always try to put this near the bed so it's easy to just, make changes while you're sleeping without having to wake up and everything. And then of course here we have our induction cooktop. So, recessed nicely into the countertop. So it's just kind of great. We've got some little trash storage down here. Behind there also is the gray tank. So the gray water tank for the kitchen is actually built into the kitchen so that it's fully 4-season compatible, so you don't have to worry about anything freezing in the winter. Another drawer here, lots of drawers, so many drawers. All these drawers are locked with our special electromagnetic locking system. So on the back of each drawer, there is a metal plate that's going to contact an electromagnet. When you turn the car on, that electromagnet engages, and all these drawers automatically lock, which is fantastic. So you don't have to run around thinking like, oh, did we lock everything? No, it's done automatically, which is really great. We got our fridge here, which is a Dometic CRX80. It's a great fridge. We've installed, you know, a couple hundred of these at this point. It's really great fridge. And down below here, we've got a little kick drawer. So this is really nice because it's hidden away. Nobody knows it's there except you because you're watching the video. But it's really great. And then over here, this is where our heat comes out for the Webasto. We have a little more storage in there as well if you need it. Here's our shower. So we do an acrylic lined shower. I absolutely love it. It's just really smooth, very like glass-like appearance. And I think it's, I don't know, I love it. It's a nice feel. Of course, we've got our shower head here. We've got a shower mixer that's hooked up to a 4-gallon hot water heater. These guys went with a Thetford cassette toilet, but you could put just about any toilet in here. It doesn't really matter. And of course, now down there we have our nice little teak floor mat, which is always super nice. And lastly, we have this Nautilus shower door that just works great. Can't complain about that. Behind me is some more storage. So huge 26-inch deep drawer, which is awesome. And then below that, a couple special drawers. The bottom drawer comes all the way out and locks and is also storage. The next one comes out and locks and is also storage as well. So these also turn into stairs to get up into bed, which is pretty sweet. So that's one of the ways to get up into bed. The other way to get up into bed is to just boost yourself up on this, which is honestly what I would use most of the time. But yeah. And then we have the whole bed area here. So we got a couple night lights here. These are nice. You can tap them on and off. They also both have USB outlets in them, which is great. You can see also in the back there we have Sonos mounted in the corners. So these are mounted on custom 3D printed mounts that we made. Those mounts have a wireless charging base built into them. So you can just pop those speakers in and out whenever you want, real easy, and they'll charge automatically, which is super nice. The bed here is a full-size bed, and it's on an 8-inch thick foam mattress. Super comfy. These guys chose this really cool head and footboard design, which I really like. Kind of, makes a nice pop in the space. Over the bed we have our MaxFan Deluxe, of course. That's operated by remote. Over here we've got some overhead storage as well. Got some things in there. This overhead storage is great for clothes and all that kind of stuff. Okay, and over my head here we have our air conditioning unit. This is a Hofton 9500 BTU unit. It's super powerful. Will cool the whole van down in 5 or 10 minutes, which is awesome. This seat right here, I didn't mention earlier, also turns into a bed, which is fantastic. So to do that, step one is we're going to pop this table out. Step two, we're going to fold the front of the seat forward. We're going to kind of scoot it a little bit, and then we're going to fold the back down. And there you go. You got a bed that's maybe not the most comfortable bed in the world, but it'll do. Great, so let's go around to the garage and I can show you the systems and everything else we got on board. While we're going by, this client decided to go put a Thule rack, bike rack on the back, which is great. Also on the other back door, decided to go with a rear-mounted tire carrier, which is a great choice. Also, this is a relatively new thing for us. It's a Van Windows Direct window. It's a glue-in window, and it's fantastic. I really like it. One of the nice things about this is, it awnings out so you can use it in the rain, but also it has tremendous airflow. So these two windows open while you're sleeping in bed seems really fantastic. So here we have our garage, which is pretty large. This is the back side of that center cabinet that we were looking at earlier. This is an optional thing, so usually we don't have this here, which creates more garage space, but he wanted more space in his living area, so it makes sense. On this side here we have our plumbing utility cabinet. So This van has 30 gallons of fresh water on board. We fill it up right here at the top here with a positive connector. And then down here we have our shower mixer for our outdoor showers. So you click on a shower head here, and you got hot and cold right here. You can shower outside as well as showering inside, which of course is great. Now we got a switch here for the garage lights, of course, and over on this side we have our electrical cabinet. So inside we have a 3,000 watt multi-plus inverter. That thing is an absolute beast. You know, everything we install as Victron components, it's all top shelf, really the best stuff you can get. Which is all fantastic. So this guy's got 640 amp hours on board. He's got 350 watts of solar on top to charge it. Of course, on the side here, we have a 30 amp short charging plug, and then also it charges whenever he drives as well. So we got 2 DC-DC chargers in there, so he'll charge at about 60 amps there. So over here we have a master disconnect. So that's nice if you just want to shut everything off in your van, not have to think about anything when you're done using it. You can flip that, turn it off. And of course, we've got a couple 110 outlets here and a 12 volt as well. And then up above me, we have another roll-F screen. So really awesome. It comes all the way down. You can have the whole back be screened. You can also have another layer so you can kind of have a privacy screen for the bed area if you want to have your back doors open. And then around the side here, we have, of course, a ladder to head up onto the roof if you want to go up there. And then the outside of the Arctic turn window, which, as I mentioned before, this is sort of a new thing for them, and it just looks so much nicer than the old sort of bubble style windows, which is really good. So Patrick, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. It's always nice to see you and catch up. And I'm just super excited to share this van. I think it's kind of fully loaded and awesome. And if you want to see more about it or pricing or anything, you can check out the website, Ready.Set.Van.
Well, thanks for sharing this with us. This is Patrick with New Jersey's Outdoor Adventures YouTube channel. I'll see you next time.